game is now online.
That guy's back.
Okay, we have started our game 2 on Medusa. We have mined in this blue, cerulean blue, and we have Godzilla in a pumpkin orange. I'm going to go Crayola on you guys.
Yeah, you're going to go Crayola on us.
It is cerulean blue and pumpkin orange.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, look at that.
I thought it was going to be much closer, actually.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's because Godzilla is one of the stronger Protoss players nowadays. Yeah.
I'd put him in the top 3. I really enjoy watching him play. I think he's very, very intelligent.
I think Garimto said that this is his favorite player to watch.
Yeah.
So
we Protoss. We like our Godzillas. Terran's going to go for the wall-in. You really got to wall-in on this map. That's just my opinion. Actually, I'd almost say that's just fact. Because if they Dragoon rush you, and they get up onto your high ground, that area behind your main, they can just control that with Dragoons, and it's really, really hard to stop. You want to know why? You guys want to know a good build on this map? I'm going to tell you guys a good build on this map, Rye Cup. You go Pylon, then Gateway 10, Core 13, and then you go Gateway 15, Pylon on 16, and then you go range, you stop making probes, and you get 2 Dragoons. You can pump out 4 Dragoons, squeeze out 1 more probe, and you get another Pylon, but you get Dragoons out there so fast, when the range upgrade gets done so fast, you can take out the depot really, really quickly. Seriously, it's like a cheat build. It's like so good. There's going to be Terrans disconnecting all over the world now that I've told that build.
You've ruined it.
I've ruined it. All right, fast Nexus, though. That's going to be his course of action this time around. He's going to say, all right, look, I'm going to do the fast expand. I know Terran usually going to defend early on. You can see the SCV mine out these minerals. Those have 0 minerals in there. That's why he doesn't get a patch. We just put that there so that players have the option of glitching units up there. But because Terrans play pretty defensively, sometimes on this map, fast Nexus can be good. Now, I think the best build for Terran on this map is the double factory. I think a 2 factory push is really strong, as long as you practice it out right. Now, there's about 8 different versions of 2 factory, so you got to tailor it to what your opponent's doing. But I think 2 factory is very strong. Okay,
so then as a Protoss player, what can you do to counter that 2 factory play?
Well, you just can't expand too early. Now, this is kind of a weird exception. He's going fast Nexus, and the Nexus is in the back of his base. But even then, he can lose the 2 factory if he's not careful. Well, we're going to see maybe a second gateway here very quickly. He might 1-gate, though. There's a lot of different builds you can do when you go fast Nexus. There's even some that incorporate forages, and then they follow that up with DT rushes or reaver drops. Very, very many options on ways you can go. A lot of people that don't know StarCraft very well, they'll say to me, well, you know, the games are always the same thing, and they'll always say, well, it's this combination of units or that combination of units. But really, it's how you get to that combination of units and the order that you do it in that makes StarCraft so diverse. It's too bad it looks like we got Terran music this time. I like the Terran music the least. It's my least favorite.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, when I play StarCraft, I listen to like really fast, intense music with no StarCraft music on at all. Crazy, man. I got like some crazy, I don't know, electronica playing, man. I got like glow sticks, like, you know, strobe lights in my room.
Oh, that's why you like that epileptic lighting that we have nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. It's awesome. StarCraft and a rave? I mean, can it get any better than this?
A disco ball.
StarCraft and a disco ball?
I'll get you a disco ball for Christmas.
Give me a disco ball. I could put it in my studio apartment.
You have like the rave lights bouncing off the disco ball.
Yeah, there you go.
With the music. Oh my god.
I'd start having seizures and stuff. Oh, he tricked him. That was so smart. he moves the Marine out there so that the Protoss wants to, get rid of that Marine, and then he slips the SCV, and now he knows exactly what's going on. That's not what Godzilla wanted to have happen. Those Dragoons are grounded. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you guys, we have forums up now on my site. We're slowly but surely adding stuff on there, tastelessgaming.com. You can get on there and be like, wow, that Tempest vs. Pretty game is so good, and someone can be like, LOL, I know! We can have all sorts of conversations on there.
You've been studying these forums, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's usually how the conversations go. Yeah.
That's right. And then somebody can be like, wow, Casey's caption is so funny, and somebody can be like, LOL, I know! Looks like Terran's going to double expand. And that's actually really interesting because because of how risky it is for mine to do. Terran almost never get away with this. But I think Protoss is a bit startled that the Terran got in there, saw exactly what's going on, so he might be playing really defensively. That's just the kind of mindset Protoss tend to go in when they get scouted, because what Terran is doing the entire game is just looking for the exact right moment to push. And that's what the whole game is for Terran is, all right, when do I push? What do I need to push? I mean, what do I need for that push? What combination? What upgrades? Where do I do it? But it's all about that push. So when they get scouted, the Protoss kind of panic and get a little bit defensive. Their mind's playing that the opposite way. The mind is just going to double expo here and attempt to have a very late game push. Because the thing is, the thing about fast expoing for Protoss is they get the robo bay out so late that they don't get observers in time to really see what's going on. So they're kind of in the dark. All right. It does appear as though the Shank Toss is getting a reaver, and he's going to do a reaver drop here. Oh, I don't know if that shuttle was spotted. Obviously, the SCV had vision, but we don't know if mine was looking then. Thin turret layer. This is smart. See, he drops it. Oh, he's doing one of those things. He's doing the elevator.
Oh.
Sounds like it's a dance. Wouldn't be a very exciting dance. He's going to get his entire army into the high ground. Now, if this doesn't work, Godzilla is screwed. These Protoss units, they got their shanks out. Let's do this. I'll touch you. All right, well, the block so far is pretty good here. He's going to move in with the Reaver. The Reaver is dead, I assume, if it was in that shuttle. I don't think this was as effective as we would have guessed it to be. It could be, though, if Godzilla keeps microwaving like this, but really, the SCVs are just going to clean this up. Oh, it sucks to be that Dragoon. Well, this is just pretty straightforward. I mean, this attack wasn't quite well timed. You can see Godzilla saw the double expo. Probably doesn't practice against that a whole lot. Uh-oh. What were you thinking, Dragoon? Yeah. Well, he won't have to make pylons for a little while. Wow. I think he's going to go for carriers. He's going to make pylons anyways. Well, now you can see Mine is going to focus on massing up factories. He's going to get the armory, get probably +1. He might push it +1 instead of 2-1, just because of the situation. I think Mine expected a counterattack here, but he's actually going to be able to get these carriers out. Now, normally you want to see arbiters, but you can see because he lost all those units, he's kind of like, I'll just go carriers. A lot of times, if you really mess up early with Protoss, just tech straight to carriers and try to make it look like you have more units than you actually do, and you can win with carriers later on and really make a Terran go crazy. You can see that's exactly what Godzilla's doing. He's edging out here with units. He wants to make it look like he's got a pretty big army. If an SCV comes out, he sees a couple Dragoons. However, you know, getting the armory like this, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he scanned and saw the carriers. He's already getting Goliaths.
I was going to say, I think he's expecting it with those Goliaths.
He sensed it. StarCraft senses are tingling. Oh, he's going to do it again. We're going to see all these temples die at once because Reavers have splash damage.
Hooray.
Well, let's see if it works this time. Really focusing on the aggressive play here. He's helping to force Terran to make more vultures and tanks, so he doesn't have enough Goliaths. However, it looks like Mind's already making the Goliaths. Mind is pretty much playing perfectly so far, but anything can happen with players of this caliber. Well, here comes the shuttle. Oh, man. He's not keeping his shuttles alive in the series. Very nice play. Takes out most of those units, but still, he can just replenish this and kill off the rest of this pretty easily. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, Godzilla's probably going to lose this game if Mind is good enough to hold off the carriers. It's all going to come down to the carriers now. It's not exactly like he has other options right now. He's doing one of those builds where he doesn't go all in carrier. He gets an army with the carriers, but still. Looks like the shank toss is going to expo to the middle left. Susie, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
Well, no, I guess I just... How can I explain myself? Well, being that I think Mind is holding off really well. I think Mind has been playing really well this entire time. I'm just questioning some of Godzilla's movements, I guess.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think he's just kind of... I think Godzilla's whole game here is just to keep the Terran inside of his base, because if you get about 6 carriers, you can't do anything. But Mind doesn't seem to be having too much trouble. I'm surprised Mind isn't just making a big wall off in this counter-attacking area. That's what Tasis would do if he was Terran. But no, Tasis was born on IR.
So is this what Tasis would be doing as a Protoss player?
No, I would have gone Arbiters, because I wouldn't have done this fast Nexus build. That's why I'm the 7th Dragon.
You're the 7th Dragon?
I'm the 7th Dragon.
Don't tell anyone.
I can't tell them.
This is the reason why he won't share his iCup ID.
Yeah.
He's the 7th Dragon.
7th Dragon. Okay, it looks like Terran's going to push. This push should outsize Protoss, no problem. And with the number of Goliaths, I'm not sure if it's going to be a possibility for the Protoss to hold this up. Although, I don't know, Godzilla's control is quite good, so it's very difficult to say. If he gets 6 carriers, you never know what can happen. 4 is enough to do a little bit of harassing if they don't have anything, but really, pretty wild game here. You can see Protoss was thinking about going up the high ground, but not this time. But Terran needs to push fast.
That's a lot of Goliaths.
LOL, I know! I've been waiting to use that on you this entire time.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was a good setup.
Oh, why? You can see he drops his Zealots over. He just wants to take out the turret so the carriers can come in there, force the Terran to go back. Oh. He does not have enough observers on the map. He was saving his gas. It looks like Terran's just going to try to make turrets in the main and try to hold off the 4 carriers while he pushes over the Protoss. What a game here. Now, there's a lot of units coming down here, but I don't believe it's going to be enough. This is just total ownage.
Wow, in the meanwhile, this main base the SCVs are getting cleaned up.
Well, they're just both taking heavy blows here. I'm not entirely sure if Godzilla's going to be able to take out all these turrets, though I believe he's going to have the necessary defense. I think this might be a 2-0 game. He's going to move in here. He's going to take out the Nexus. If he can get any further, taking out another Nexus is going to be huge. Meanwhile, Godzilla continuing to pump the carriers. Mind sends a small force of units down to the middle left. He wants to take out that expansion. They're both trying to spread each other out. It does appear as though Mind is the one who's becoming more effective in that aspect. take out these cannons, take out the probes. It's going to be disastrous for the Protoss. Protoss sending a small army down here to the middle left. Actually sending everything to the middle left. It does look like he did get, I believe, all the probes. We're going to get a shot of it. No, we're not. And, well, almost all the probes. A large amount. Meanwhile, Terran expands to the almost the bottom center. Terran keeps on pumping. A hefty amount of Goliaths. However, Protoss is still in this game, make no mistake. He needs to get that expansion back up.
All right,
go on.
8? I'm sorry. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I'm Manor guy. Go ahead.
I lost my train of thought now. Go for it.
You know, that always works. If you're in a club and you have Manor guy to Korean girls, they'll always giggle. That's one of my build orders. No, it's not the whole build order. It's just a snippet. Hold on. Yeah, I think, I believe that 6 carriers are stacked. Actually, it's 8 total, but I believe it's only 6 over there. So once again, they're sticking with the same game plan. It looks like Godzilla moves out with the carriers trying to harass the command center. He may go for the command center snipe. He seems to be a bit preoccupied, not target firing. Meanwhile, Terran is going to push. I believe it's going to be the left center. He's going for the depots, or he's going for everything. SCVs, everything. He should really snipe the refinery right now. That would be the most intelligent thing to do. Because he needs to stop. Oh, don't go into the tanks. I mean, the cannons. I'll cover you. Saved. Very intense moment here as he moves a few ground units up here to support the carriers. It looks like the Goliaths are going to have to pull back. I really can't tell who's going to win right now. It's a very tough call. The command center at the top right, not helping out in the economy game. Meanwhile, the expansion at the middle left about to be decimated. Trying to get more fancy SAT words to throw around during these casts.
I mean, these Goliaths need to come back and get rid of these carriers if he wants to save his base.
Yeah, he's come back there.
There they are.
But you see, with the Zealots there to help out, it gives the Goliaths a really hard time. He's going up, I believe, for the command center. The Goliaths are going directly for a counter. They're ignoring it. It seems like Mind was stuck trying to figure out what he wanted to do here. Now, Goliaths aren't exactly fantastic against ground units. They're not quite like Vultures. But Mind's micro is pretty good. So you can see that does force the Protoss to come back out here and defend with the carriers. Oh, you are in the wrong place at the wrong time, carrier. What? He lives? It's going to be a human interest story on that carrier.
Okay, he's like 4 HP on that.
How does that happen?
Oh my goodness.
He's going to be covered in bandages. Well, he doesn't have, he's down 2 command centers. There are 2 to go still. I think Mind is going to lose, I believe at least. But he's got to be careful about keeping those carriers in open areas.
Okay, now, some games I've noticed Goliaths like to go for the Scarabs, and then in some games they just go straight for the carrier. Which one do you think is a better strategy?
You mean the interceptors, right?
Interceptors, I'm sorry.
It just depends on the number of Goliaths versus the number of carriers. Flash really taught us that if you're 2-1 and the Protoss didn't upgrade armor, you can just shoot down the interceptors pretty easily, assuming there aren't too many and you have a lot of Goliaths. But ideally, you just want to shoot down the carrier. Okay, what can I say? Terran's in an awful place right now. Now, Protoss is really down on probes. That's what you got to remember in this situation. Oh, that is really smart. He's going to go for a couple wraiths with cloak, try to scan, shoot down an observer if it's there, and then shoot down the entire carrier fleet. What Terran has to do, though, Terran has to hang on. He has to hang on. Did I mention he has to hang on? Oh, wow. Terran might have to leave the game now. The wraiths were spotted. The mines were not spotted, but the Dragoons, they'll live. It seems as though Godzilla did not realize this bottom expansion had been taken this entire time. And now he's trying to move down there and take that out. That can happen sometimes in StarCraft. There's so much going on. It'll be tough to scout. Whoa! Nice sniping. Gets the carrier. And another carrier.
Another one.
And I think he's going to get another one here. He doesn't seem to be too sure about which one to target fire, though. Oh my god, he's getting all the carriers. He gets another one.
And another. He's down to 3 carriers.
3 carriers. But this command center is very vulnerable right now. He might have to lift. And I'm not talking about going to the gym here. I'm talking about he's going to have to lift off that command center. Get all those SCVs out of there. This is the only expansion for the shank toss. Terran still can mine a little bit here. He has a little bit more minerals at his disposal. Protoss wants to expand, but you can see neither of these guys have a lot. Oh! That is the war cry of the wraiths. There are 2 observers. You can see he's trying to find the carriers. Where the hell are those carriers, those wraiths say? Okay, he's going to see it. He needs to scan. Scan, please. Come on. Scan. No, all right. Well, that was awkward. That that could have been a lot more exciting. Well, he has to hold out this Dragoon force. He switched back to vultures temporarily because he knows the Protoss doesn't have that ground advantage. He's going to move out. He's going to go for the probes. After he plants a mine right there. Mine is playing this really well considering how difficult the position he's in is. Well, unfortunately those vultures didn't do anything, but you can see the idea there. He wanted to get those probes, get as many of them as possible. GG. He surrenders. We're going to go on to game 3. The shank toss.
Wow.
He probably didn't blink at all that game.
I'm wondering what's going through his mind right now.
Yeah. I think he is probably relieved because that last game was so brutal. Well, we're going to have to go right on to game 3. We usually have the shortest break for that round.
Sometimes we have a break, sometimes we don't. It really depends on if their coaches want to talk with them or what the players really want, actually.
Well, mine really did play well that game, but you can see that Godzilla's counterattack was just too good. This is really high-level play what we're seeing here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I was really worried about KaL, Godzilla, I mean, towards the middle of the game.
I gotta put the hat on.
Whoa. Hair. But yeah, absolutely. Mine just... What happened? What was the part where mine just messed up? Well, no, it's not messed up. But at some point, I felt like mine just had it.
I think he inadequately pushed in the mid-game. All you had to do was get, like as many turrets as possible. Mm-hmm. Just when carriers are attacking you like that and you're counterattacking, you have every SCV drop everything and you just make turrets. Because eventually you get enough turrets that they shoot down all the interceptors and then the carriers have to leave. But he didn't quite do that. And part of the problem with that was that the Protoss was counterattacking so much. So really, Terran needed to put some mines there in that path so that the ground units would die. He might have wanted to even wall that off. I mean, when he saw the temple die, just right at his expansion to the top, just, make a depot wall. Make like one tank there.
Okay. Well, now
but
you
I mean,
guys
it's hard. It's really hard.
You say it like, what
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do.
So that's what you do.
Just add water.
Just try that next time you're playing on iCup, guys. All right, so now we are in Game 3 on Shin Chupungnyeong. It's kind of cool. Like, have you noticed we've been going into Game 3 both weeks now for 2 weeks straight? Just shows you the level of the play that these guys have been having. We are getting a 5-minute break. That's
5-minute break.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So
don't go anywhere. Watch that crazy commercial. I don't know if it's playing this time.
I don't even
know. I saw it. It's on YouTube.
Really?
It's a crazy commercial for our show.